Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I want to speak to you about local SEO in 2023. That's all about Geo Grids. Now you got your Geo Grid, you see how you're ranking. Now let's put it to work. Watch this. Dedicate this video to Darren Marion. I love you, brother. All right, guys, so you want to rank in the Google 3-pack. That's the reason why you're here. You're interested in local SEO in 2023. Well, the way to check your rankings is through these grid reports. I speak with a lot of people who are interested in ranking in the Google 3-pack, but they're just not sure how far away from their location are they ranking. So we speak about Geo Grids. Now, the software that I recommend is a program called Localfalcon. We have another one called Localviking, and we have another one called Brighlocal. If you're looking for something just cheap and easy to use, Localfalcon is the best one. If you're looking for one that not only does your grids, but it also does your Google posts, so you could schedule your posts throughout the month, well then Localviking is great. And this is Brighlocal is like a suite. It checks your citations, does your grids, it does your it checks your backlinks, your competition and stuff. So I have all three. If you just need something quick and easy, use Localfalcon. None of these companies pay me for saying this. I pay for all three programs. All right, so let's take a look here. So we are trying to rank for, let's just say in this area, right? So we ran a grid and we see right in the center where we registered our Google business profile, right in the center, we're ranking. But as we go east, right, to the right-hand side over here, well, we're not ranking so well. So how do we turn these red circles, how do we turn them green? That's what we want. We want these red circles to turn green, because once they turn green, then we're located in the Google 3-pack. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to show you a couple of ideas that I have that help. Okay, the first thing that I would do is I would create areas of service page. So I want to show Google that I provide service in that area. So this is a client that we recently got, and he does pressure washing, and we created a map and we created things to do and all this type of jazz, right? We want to show that, you know, that we're part of the community. So we pick a section on the ranking area, on the grid area, in the grid area, like this whole section over here, and we add pages on our website. So that's step number one, is you want to put on your website where, you know, the areas of the areas that you service. And don't go out, you know, when you're first starting, don't go out 100 miles away. Start close and expand out. Start off about 10 miles, 15 miles, somewhere around there. Then you could bring it out a little at a time. All right, the next thing that I would do is I would get reviews. So I would get reviews coming from this area. Now, this isn't easy, but you know what? If you're doing a job somewhere in this area, if you're doing a pressure washing job, if you do an electrical job, right? I would tell the person, I would give them a card with a sample of what you're looking for in the review. Ma'am, if I did a good job, if you like the work that we did today, I need a Google 5-star review. I'm going to text you over the link. Actually, you're not allowed to say 5-star review. You're just supposed to say it always slips out. You're supposed to say a Google review, 5-star review, Google review, right? So you say a Google 5-star review, and you may want to show an example of a review, because if you don't tell people how to review you, they don't know. You want them to add your company name. You want them to add the service that they provided, the person who they worked with, and were you guys professional professional, affordable, right? That type of stuff is really important. Really emphasize the work that was done on your property. Or, you know, if it's a plumber or something like that, if it's a lawyer, you explain the same thing. But the reviews have to be detailed, and they have to come from this area, from the areas that you're trying to turn around. Okay, so that is really important. Next thing is you want to get driving directions. So if you have a physical store, if possible, you want people to use their driving directions to come to your store. So I remember doing a video maybe about 2 years ago telling people that, like, I did a video saying, hey, why don't you put on Craigslist or Facebook in these areas, for example, in Hackensack, right, in North Caldwell, areas where we're ranking like 20th place. Why don't you put in those areas like a toy giveaway for Christmas? And people would have to drive, right? People would have to drive to your location to drop off the toy. Well, how are they going to get there? They're going to use Google Maps, right? So you're doing something good for the community, where you're doing a toy drive, or you're doing a coat drive or something like that, or right, you're giving a giveaway, help the homeless, and people are also using Google Maps to get to your location. So you want to show from these areas where you're red that people are getting in their car and they're driving to that location, or however they get there. The next thing that I would do is I would come over to your Google business profile. I would click each one of these boxes. So for example, I would click edit profile, and I would rewrite my profile. And I would say ABC Plumbing, ABC Pressure Washing, ABC Lawyers has been doing business in Tampa for the past 20 years. The areas we service are Pinellas Park, Clearwater, Madeira Beach, Indian Island, right? That type of stuff. So I would go over to every single one, and I would anywhere where you could add content, right? I would add content, especially like you know, right here where you could do Google Posts, or you could create an offer, or you could do the event. Like you could do an event like that toy giveaway right here, right? So now I'm going to teach you something ninja right here. I did it in one of my other videos, but I'm going to teach you something ninja right here. So if you click, I'm sorry, I didn't say it. You got to click Messages, right? You're in your Google business profile. You just click Messages right here. It's the one in the center. It's the third one. You click Messages. Then you click these three dots in the upper right-hand corner. See where my mouse is right here? The upper right-hand corner. And you see where it says Chat Settings? You click that. And you see the welcome message. So you're allowed 120 characters. I would write something about the services you provide and where you provide them. You can't get a lot in there, but the 120, click Save. And then I would go to FAQs. Now, these FAQs are done in a way that if somebody asks you a question through Google Business Profile, if you have these questions already stored in your Google Business Profile, it automatically gets shot back to them. So, for example, do you provide pressure washing in Hackensack, New Jersey, right? So you're able to set up the questions and set up the answers as well. Yes, not only do we provide pressure washing, but the services that we provide are deck washing, outside washing. Do you provide, will you come out to Hackensack, New Jersey for a DUI case? Yes, we'll come out to a DUI case. In fact, this is what you should have ready. You should have the police report ready, pictures, so on and so forth, right? Because you're trying to rank in, you know, in this area right here, right? You're trying to rank, I'm sorry, Hackensack, I think somewhere around here. Well, anyway, you're trying to rank, you know, you're trying to rank in here, right? So you take a couple of these places here and you create questions just in case somebody asks if you do that. Now, nobody asks, right? Nobody comes and goes to Google Business Profile and says, do you provide these services? It's good that Google knows because it's stored in their memory bank. Right? It's stored in their memory bank. guys, if you're doing SEO by yourself, it starts right here with the Geo Grid. For each keyword, you need a Geo Grid. Then you sit there and you look at it and you go, okay, what's the strategy to turn red green? We got to turn all these green. What are all the things that we could do? Well, we could change. We could put content on our website. We could get reviews from these areas because we have clients in these areas, right? We could get reviews from these areas using the keyword. They need to use the keyword, and they need to use the area. We could do here. Here's another thing. See, you guys always get me to do things I don't want to do. Push me like too much. All right. So here's another thing. Like I'll put this in the link description below. But like we do this also. We do map embeds that go from certain locations on the grids. So for example, we'll take bus stops and we'll find all the bus stops right around here, and we'll do bus stops with driving directions going to your location. And we'll embed them on these sites. You see that? You see that? So we'll have all these map embeds with driving directions going to your location. So that's another thing, right? So I'm just giving you some ideas. I got a bunch of ideas. You could also, I'll give you something else. You see, you guys push me too much. You guys make me. You could go to YouTube and you could create a video about this area, North Caldwell, right? Get like 5 pictures and just write like 500 words, find it on Google, it's okay, copy and paste it, change it around a little bit, send it over to Fiverr, and create a YouTube video on Hackensack, New Jersey, right? And then in the description, for example, watch this, like, you know, every YouTube video has a description, right? I've been going crazy watching these videos on Pink Floyd. I love Pink Floyd so much. So like right here could be the link going to your Hackensack, New Jersey page. You dig what I'm throwing down? The Daily Talk. You dig what I'm throwing down? You dig it? Right? So one of the links right here could go to your Hackensack, New Jersey page. So you have a video about Hackensack, New Jersey, because you're not ranking in Hackensack right here. So you create a YouTube video, and then in the description, right, everything you wanted to know about Hackensack, New Jersey, but was afraid to ask. Okay, and then in the description, the link goes to your Hackensack page. So, right, on your website. So that's what an SEO does, guys. An SEO doesn't necessarily like, you know, put keywords in this form and then hit scan and it just goes and, you know, magic happens, or they use all kinds of black hat methods. No, they create content on other websites to show that you're relevant in that area, right? So that's what SEOs, that's what good SEOs do. And most people, like I follow a lot of people on YouTube, and there's a lot of really good people. So I suggest that you not only follow me, but you follow a lot of other people, and just type in Google Maps and Google Maps ranking or local SEO. There's a lot of really good guys out there, guys and girls. So all right, I hope that helped. I may put out another video today. I may. We'll see. All right. Everybody have a great day. Take care of your family. Kiss your wife. Kiss your kids. Be good to your family. Be good to your family. All right? And we'll catch you later on.